This is 5 Minutes of Fire, and the fire is God. We will be found in the Gospel according to St. Luke, the 13th chapter and the 6th verse. It reads, "He spake also this parable. A certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came and sought fruit thereon, and found none. Then said he unto the dresser of his vineyard, Behold, these 3 years I come seeking fruit on this fig tree, and find none. Cut it down. Why cumbereth it the ground? And he answering said unto him, Lord, let it alone this year also, till I shall dig about it and dung it. And if it bear fruit, well, and if not, then after that shalt thou cut it down." This parable that Jesus Christ is giving is an example of a very strong point he is getting across. This condemns those who pledge services but do nothing. This condemns hypocrites. And the question is, where's the fruit? Moreover, in the Old Testament, in the books of Hosea and Micah's, it speaks of covenant-breaking Israel as a barren fig tree. This parable underscores the importance of applying the right constraints, such as personal values, priorities, and realistic appraisals. You have to do the work. You have to bring the constraints or limitations to your life so that you will be able to produce fruit, and so that you will be able to go through the growth stages necessary to bear fruit. You have to value your time and many other things to navigate through life's ocean of options. You're going to have to make choices, and those choices are going to affect whether or not you are going to grow fruit. And make decisions that lead to fulfillment and success. Professions are not enough. People make statements, especially at the new year, saying what they're going to do, and they don't do anything. This parable shows the curse that Christ is going to bring, foreshadowing what will happen to hypocrites bearing leaves only and having no fruit. To show the end which awaits hypocrites, he's also showing us and exposing the emptiness and the folly of their time. This is the purpose of this parable. Citing spiritual deadness of Israel, for the fig tree was typical of Israel, and that's who he was talking to. And for us, we are spiritual Israel, so it is applicable to us also. The spiritual deadness of Israel and the spiritual deadness of the church now is showing examples of fruitlessness and barrenness. If we do the uncomfortable and we do the serious stuff and do the important stuff and the meaningful things, our tree will produce fruit. And this is what God is looking for. Do you need to go back and explain yourself or apologize to someone, or you've offended, or a brother that you have destroyed? These are all very serious things. This is the type of things you have to do by judging yourself and making sure that your oil has your vessel has oil in it. The Lord is the quickening spirit. He lighteth every soul that cometh into the world. So there is no excuse, and this is why Jesus is so stringent upon this concept, is because he is providing everything. Once you have stepped over into him, your body of sin is dead, and now you've been resurrected, and he lighted you again. So if he is quickening you and he has enlivened you, why are you not producing? Jesus enacts the fig tree parable, signaling to his disciples that the end is near. We do not have forever. Tomorrow is not promised to us. And sometimes we can get complacent and think we're going to do something at a later time. And it's still showing fruitlessness. But it is time now to tend to that tree the arborist will come around the tree, and this keeper was saying, let me dig around the tree. Let me do some things. He wants to analyze the tree, and it's what we have to do to see what is missing, to see if it needs more nutrients, to see if it needs to be dunged, to see if the roots are healthy, to see if it needs more water or less water. This is what we have to do. God does not want the tree to be dead, and he came upon a fig tree in the book of Mark, and it had no fruit. He cursed that fig tree because a dead tree, it can carry diseases, it can carry all kinds of things that will endanger the trees around it. So the Lord is letting us know that, he raises up and he also destroys. It is important for us to be fruitful. It is important for us not to be barren. It is important for us to assess what is wrong with a sick tree so we can give it to God and he can help us to become healthy and bear the fruit that we need to bear. God bless you, and we love you in Jesus' name.